YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant analysis on the Phoenix Suns versus Lakers on Analysis Playground and on YouTube. We're gonna see why the Lakers ended up losing this game because that game was close. The Lakers had a double figure lead. They go to 0-2 in preseason, not that big of a deal. But the Lakers started off 34-25 in the first quarter, and then they finished the second quarter 35-32. Obviously, the ties of the game started to change in the third quarter, especially in the second half, 28-23, and Phoenix having that fourth quarter where they outscored the Lakers by 11, 33-32. 33-22, and that allowed them to win the game 118-114. Obviously, Kevin Durant didn't really play necessarily well today. 3 of 10 from the field, 5 rebounds, 1 offensive rebounds out of there, 2 assists. Didn't really facilitate. Couldn't really, impact the game in a positive way. But he still spaced the floor. He did some things aggressively, and as long as he's getting some type of attention, it allows some players to play off of him and try to create some shots. At least he tried to do that because he didn't really have it going. But 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, -9 plus minus, 6 points. Plumlee, 14 minutes, but he did get 1 of 3 from the field. Got 2 free throw attempts, made both. 4 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 4 points, +1 and plus minus. Tyus Jones, he looked good out there. He understood what his role was and what he needed to do, and he knocked down his threes. He was actually 3 of 3 from the 3 point line, 3 of 4 from the field. 2 rebounds, he did get 6 assists, so it looks like that's going to work out. 1 steal, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, -4 plus minus for Tyus, and he finished with 9 points. He didn't really seem like he didn't fit. It didn't really seem like the size advantage that teams can have as they can use him as a person to pick on offensively. Didn't really seem like that happened that much. Teams usually just play up. Now, I don't know why that changed. Usually they'll try to get on the weakest link and try to score on that person as much as possible. Maybe some teams will do that in the regular season. We didn't really see them do that against Tyus Jones. In preseason so far, it's only been 1 game, so we'll see how that ages. But Bradley Beal, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3 point line. But he did get to the free throw line 6 times and made all of them. That's really good. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and 11 points. He seems like he's been the player that had to have the most to adjust. Kevin Durant seems like he's playing like himself. Devin Booker still trying to be this facilitator side scorer, a combo guard. But Bradley Beal, he don't want to play point. He don't want to play the guard position. It just don't seem like he fits what they're trying to do. It just don't seem like he fits. And he never really been a great 3 point shooter. He never been a great catch and shoot player. He always been a guy that you can get a ball to get a ball to him and he can create a shot for himself or get a basket. He don't really seem like a facilitator. He don't really seem like a combo guard. He's just a scorer. And it's hard to fit that in when you have other guys that need the ball to be effective too or to get the best out of them on the court. And Tyus Jones can make it easier for him to play off the ball, but can he still do that and knock down shots? Like I said, 1 of 3 from 3 point line, 2 of 7 from the field. Being a scorer means you need to get your own rhythm. You need to create your own shots. You need to be able to have people that you can pass it to if you need to be bailed out. I think that works more for Bradley Beal in Washington. That's why it made sense. He just doesn't do it well enough, even when he played with John Wall. And we're seeing it here. But he still is a great player, still is a starter, still one of the best guards in the league. He just have his own play style that's hard to kind of change him or evolve him when it takes a growing process to be able to do that. But Devin Booker, 14 minutes, 4 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from the 3 point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 3 assists. He did have 1 offensive rebound, 2 turnovers, -9 plus minus 12 points. Frank the Tank Kaminsky, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from the 3 point line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, +7 and plus minus 5 points. Just hit a real crucial three, but he just been a great floor spacer that can post up and face up a little bit, but he can also just be a simple catch and shoot guy. Royce O'Neal hit a floater, and that was really about it. Really didn't take too many shots, only 5 total. He was 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3 point line. He struggled to put the ball in the basket tonight, but 5 rebounds was a way for him to make some type of contribution to the team, along with 3 blocks. 2 personal foul, +1 and plus minus 2 points. Bridges, 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3 point line, one block, one steal, one personal foul, +5 and plus minus 0 points. Done 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 6 from the 3 point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, +11 plus minus 9 points. Josh Okogie made a huge impact on this game, 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3 point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He also did have 5 rebounds, 2 and 2 assists, and 3 steals, 1 turnover only, 1 personal foul, +2 and plus minus 15 points. Bobo did play 13 minutes, didn't score a basket or attempt a basket, but 6 rebounds would do, especially when you add the 1 assist. Did only turn the ball over once, +3 and plus minus 0 points. Agoradero, something like that. Sorry for butchering your name if I did. 27 minutes for him, 6 of 8 from the field, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 turnovers. But he did have 2 personal fouls, also +5, +5, and 12 points. Had a great game. I think that he really relished in his role tonight, facilitating while also scoring and getting out in transition when he was needed. Morris, 2 of 5 from the field. He did grab 4 rebounds. He did have 3 assists also, moving the ball and making quick decisions. 1 steal, +3 and plus minus 4 points. Lee, 4 of 6 from the field. Did still continue to shoot the 3 ball well. 2 of 3 from the 3 point line. 1 rebound, 1 assist, +13 and plus minus 10 points. Grayson Allen didn't shoot well. 2 of 7 from the field. 1 of 4 from 3. Did get to the free throw line and make 2 of 2. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, -12 plus minus 7 points. And Gillespie, 4 of 5 from the field. 1 of 1 from 3 point line. 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, +6 and plus minus 12 points. 4 of 4 from the field, 43 of 96. They did shoot 16 of 39 from the 3 point line, 41%. And they did convert free throws too, 16 of 19, 84%. They did grab 50 rebounds, 33 assists, 8 steals, 5 blocks, 18 turnovers happened for them. And they also committed 18 personal fouls within that 118 points that they was able to accumulate because of that big fourth quarter. Anthony Davis looked good. In my personal opinion, he looks fast, he looks strong, he looks athletic, he looks like he's healthier, and he did a great job tonight. 7 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3 point line, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, +15 and plus minus 17 points. Obviously, the more minutes he gets, the more his number is going to be dominant. Like, this was a great game for Anthony Davis. Rui Hachimura looked more comfortable out there, and he was just confident in the jump shot. 6 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from the 3 point line, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 13 points, +10 and plus minus. This is the type of game he should be having more of, especially when he gets those opportunities in them shots. He just have to go with the flow in the offense and take the shot that's best for the team. Even if he don't want to take it, he still got to believe that he can make it, because he's not really having that same type of mentality that he had in Washington. He needs to bring that over to LA. Yeah, you're playing with better players. Yeah, you think that they're better than you probably, so you wish that you can just keep giving them the ball and they can just make up, a play out of thin air. But you still have to do your part, and you still is a starter for the most part on this team. So we believe in you, and we want to see you do better and play better. And that's all I can say. Like, I'm not trying to knock Rui Hachimura, but this guy seems like he doesn't want to take shots. He doesn't want to do much on the offensive end. But you have to do it because they believe that you can, and that's why they starting you. They feel like you're one of the best players on this roster, which makes sense. But you have to play like that. LeBron, Raymond James, 8 of 12 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3 point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, 4 turnovers, +9 and plus minus 19 points. He looked it flat out great. Like, LeBron still looks like he didn't age at all. He's getting to his mid range. He's getting to his 3 point shots. He's doing it off the dribble, finding guys, rebounding the ball. He only played, like I said, he only played 16 minutes, still contributing to the defensive end when he can. And, he did have a lot of turnovers like he usually do sometimes, because he does so much for the offense and he always had the ball in his hands, which gives you a chance to make a lot of mistakes. But he played really well. D'Angelo Russell just fits what they're trying to do: catch and shoot, hit the floater, get to the basket, play in transition, and bring the ball up and get it to the right guys. 6 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from the 3 point line, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, two personal fouls, plus 13 and plus minus 14 points. Austin Reeves struggled. 2 of 10 from the field, 0 of 7 from the 3 point line. Was one of the biggest reasons why they lost this game. 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds. He did have 7 assists. He also had 2 steals, 3 personal fouls, plus 11 and plus minus 9 points. He's just going to have games like that where he's going to rely on a jump shot from the perimeter. And if he makes it, he makes it. If he doesn't, it's going to be a huge detriment to the team because they really don't have that many guys that they trust as ball handlers slash creators slash shooters like they do with Austin Reeves. Cam Reddish finally played. Like I said, he's a guy that can hit a spot up three. He's a guy that's good in transition. 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from three, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 personal foul, -3 and plus minus 3 points. He just a good fill in the blank type of player in certain lineups, and I think that it was good seeing him play. Hayes, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 3 personal fouls, -8 and plus minus 5 points. Castleton zeros across the board because he didn't attempt the field goal. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 block, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, -11 and plus minus 0 points. Gabe Vincent, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3 point line, which is what you want to see. 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, one turnover, -1 plus minus 6 points. Max Christie really came on later, but he struggled in the beginning of the game. 3 of 14 from the field, 2 of 8 from the 3 point line, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, -2 and plus minus 12 points. James, 0 of 1 from the field, 0 of 1 from the 3 point line, 2 rebounds, 4 turnovers, and 3 personal fouls, -16 plus minus. Dalton Connect, he took a shot that he really didn't have to take in that fourth quarter. They had a lot of minutes and they had a lot of seconds on that shot clock. He could have got a better look or a better opportunity from one of his teammates. He took the first one that was available, just a brutal, tough shot, especially because his defender was right in front of him. So it was contested. They could have got something better, and they need to work on their out of bounds play and who should be having the ball and who should be touching it each and every possession, because game is going to come down to who do you trust more to make the decision. Obviously, it's easier when you have Anthony Davis or LeBron James. I think it would even be easier if you have a player like D'Angelo Russell too, because he is a threat from the 3 point line. But I think Dalton is still a good player. He still played okay tonight because he was 1 of 7 from the 3 point line. He did have 1 turnover. He did also get the 1 block, the 1 steal, the 3 assists, and the 1 rebound, and he finished with 7 points. But a shot like that, I don't really want to see you do that in the regular season. I'm cool with it in preseason because it shows you that you don't have no fear and you a guy that has high belief in your game. But since the game was on the line, we want a quality look that we can live with and not say we should have just did something different. And I feel like the Lakers leave here tonight saying, shouldn't we have won this game? We put ourselves in a position to where we could have won it. We put ourselves in a position where we was confident that we can come out with the victory. Then it was kind of a scratch your head moment of, well, if you're going to do that, I guess we got to live with it because you don't really have a choice at that point because they didn't get the rebound. But it's also a little bit more to be desired when he took a shot like that. And then Hood, Siscano, 4 of 7 from the field, 0 of 1 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, -18 and plus minus 9 points. Nobody else played. Coach's decision. They did shoot 44-94, 46% from the field, 11 of 40 from the free throw line. That was 27%. Like that's a lot of 3 pointers, and for them to miss that many, like that's over double that they missed, which is absolutely crazy. But they also didn't do well at the free throw line. They was 15 of 20, 75%. That's okay, but you have to find a way to win this game. I know it's preseason, but you put yourself in position after position to be able to come out with the victory, and you just come up short. It's like you were shooting yourself in the leg, and that don't really make much sense. But 27% from three, you just can't have a night like that. And it's crazy too because they only lost by 4 points, even though they shot the ball that terrible from three. But 49 rebounds, 31 assists, 9 steals, 7 blocks. They did have 17 turnovers, and they did have 18 personal fouls. And they played good enough, even through all the mistakes, even through all the chaos, even even through the run that Phoenix made. The Lakers still found a way to look decent at the end of the game, as crazy as that sound. And the Suns, they took care of business. Like I said, they still look like they all over the place. They still look like they don't fit like a team. They don't play like a team, even defensively. But that's the coach's job to make them look better, make them play better, make them play more cohesive. And we'll see if the Suns can figure out this three-star starting lineup and how to get these guys the ball, how to get these guys to play well together because they score well when it's a 48-minute game, which is the NBA, but their bench and their starters and how they're playing against great competition is still questionable. Can they beat the best teams in the league? Can they execute against the best teams in the league? Because that's the only way this team can win a championship. This team is not great defensively. They don't have great individual defenders. They don't have great recovery defenders. They don't have a great rim protector. They have a lot of guys that can put the ball in the basket, a lot of guys that's skilled, a lot of guys that can shoot. Well, that's why I have them in the playoffs. But making the playoffs gives you a chance to win the championship. But I don't really like them in any matchup 1 through 8 or even 1 through 10 in the Western Conference. I know they have enough talent to come at your head and beat you, but can they beat you 4 games? I just doubt it just because these guys going to have to be playing at 30, 30, 20, and a double double from Tyus Young. I mean Tyus Jones. And then obviously you're gonna have some fill in the spot players off the bench and then the starting lineup that's gonna have to play some type of defense and be able to hit the threes at a high clip. Which is possible because they got the type of personnel to do it, like I'm saying, but that's their only way of winning. Can we outgun you? Can we outshoot you and play just enough defense to keep you at bay? That's the way the Phoenix Suns are constructed. And it's not really a realistic winning formula because it never really has been in the NBA. Defense usually wins championships, especially when you have great starters and teammates that play well together. And there's other guys that's on Kevin Durant's level, there's other guys on Devin Booker level. So you just Xing out these players like we got a player just as good as you, we got a player just as good as you. We can go with these guys, and then the role players just fill in better on other teams because they have two-way players. And the Suns didn't really add no two-way players really even this offseason, knowing that that was a position of need and a difference that they knew they had to try to pick up. Because I don't really know how the Suns is going to really compete. Because like honestly, this is a win, but it didn't really look pretty. It didn't really look decisive. I know it's preseason, but they played like this last year. They played like this before they even got Bradley Beal. And like I said, Bradley Beal is not really that off the ball scorer, even though you might want him to be, or you might believe that he can be because he can shoot, he can get to the rim, he can hit a three from time to time. He's not Ray Allen. He's not Klay Thompson. And that's the difference. He's just a guy that knows how to put the ball in the basket when he has the ball. Then you put it in Tyus' hands, then you put it in Booker hands, then you put it in KD hands. They looking at it like I gotta dribble, I gotta create something, and you just looking for a bailout play. Let me just handle the ball. Let me just figure out if I can score. If I can't, then I'm just gonna get rid of the ball if I can't. That's the way they really play at basketball. And it seems more like street ball. Let me give it to this guy because I know he can hoop. I know he can hoop and I know he can hoop. Give me the ball real quick and I'm going to score off the mid-range score, going to the basket. I'm going to try to draw some fouls because they can't guard me. That's what the Phoenix Suns really look like. They look like a team that has a bunch of people you respect, a bunch of people you know is going to be tough to cover. But if they not really scoring consistently, they're a team that any team can beat. Even like I think they're a good team. I don't even put the Phoenix Suns up there as a great team because the other things they don't do well, like the defense, the rebounding, the passing, the scoring, the shooting, is all come and go with this team because they don't really have a rhythm. They don't really have a flow when they play basketball together. And it's obvious and it's just so noticeable. And I just wonder when they put this roster together, especially after having that Chris Paul team that had guys like Aiden and Mikal and guys like that and Chris Paul that made sure everything was balanced offensively and defensively, and they had closers with Devin Booker and Chris Paul. Now they still have Kevin Durant and Devin Booker that can close the game for you, but if they're that's all that they can really bring to the table is scoring. And they're not really great facilitators. They don't really make teammates around them better, and they don't really make their job easier because the pass is usually late or just throw it to you and hopefully that you can take it right away because it wasn't planned. And that's how the Suns play. And it's obvious. It's crazy. But other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Check out my older videos if you're new to the channel. And if you've been subscribed, it might be some videos you might have missed. So also check out some videos on my channel because I upload all throughout the day and every single day basically. So you always gonna have a chance to miss something, or you might be busy, or you have a schedule that's crazy and hectic like mine. So I'm always gonna remind y'all, you might miss something today, you might miss a couple videos today. Check them out when you have a chance. Other than that, I'm gone.